This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. It's the TCU Horned Frogs against the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, no one thought this young quarterback could make this magic happen, and yet here we are in a national championship. He has performed well, eliminated mistakes, and had great poise and composure, especially for his age, every step of the way. But tonight is a different story. Can this young player have that same level of composure? We'll find out, and his coach says he expects the exact same type of kid that he's shown he could be all season long. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a first down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that first down anyway.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, when I see these wrinkles on the first drive of the game, I can't help but credit the defensive coordinator, that defensive staff, because the game plan is already working. They get that guy, and he's in a position to make a play in the backfield, and he's able to do so early in this game. That is a big-time play.
Touchdown, TCU. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
On the ground, it's Davidson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is
looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. He's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Recognition is the key to quarterback play, and he sees the zone defense, and he knows that he's got the comeback route on the outside. Beautiful job there. Good timing. You can see the timing of the offense kept in his feet. The ball is out, and it's accurate for a nice completion for this offense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Pringle. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, it's one of the things I really love about this quarterback is his awareness. As he's on the outside, he knows exactly where the chains are, where he needs to get to in order to move them and create a first down. And then the best part, being an old quarterback, I can tell you, don't take an extra hit. He gets himself out of bounds. He does not take the extra hit. This guy is so good.
On the ground, it's Pringle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here comes the pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on first and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in a live situation, and he misses it.
Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. He lets it go. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Fights off a defender. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. What a pitch and catch in the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Reed. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He could go. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, NC State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way. Hitting blocks down the field, and it's a nice gain for the back.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Robinson. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Trying to find room. It's Davidson. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. NC State has moved into the red zone. So far, it's NC State on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. First down, looking for more now. finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense really clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good.
That makes the score NC State 27, TCU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun handoff here. Oh, he's got open space. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Setting the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Handoff to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. NC State now operating in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Grabbed for a touchdown. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score NC State 34, TCU 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open at the 20. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He's trying to do everything he can do, try to get that ball past the sticks, move the chains, keep his offense on the field. But I think that's going to do it, Chris. What a job by this defense, stepping in front, picking that ball off.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And he's got it again. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game, that came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. And now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months? We'll find out next August.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the NC State Wolfpack.